maybe 20 minutes, I don't know. So guys, I don't know why sometimes mothers or fathers go after children when there is separation or disagreement between them and their partners. What is to blame? The mother, the father, the children? Children are independent, right? That's what I believe. And they can decide whether to stay with their mother or father. But there is this situation that... Alright guys, I thought I would rescue the situation, but I can see my video has decided not to allow me to show the videos, but I'll still go on regardless. So guys, I hope most of you know Pascal, who is a pastor in Nigeria, but a Ghanaian pastor. You know Helen ATI. Helen ATI is actually a Kenyan, but she got married to a Cuban chief priest known as Pascal. So they have a baby, of course, in the picture. It's unfortunate sometimes we have to talk about these matters, and which is not very good, but we have to. Why talking about this? I'm talking about this because it's an informative aspect. Informative. How would you actually give birth to a child and want to actually destroy the same child? Helen ATI is coming after her own son. You know, going after her own son, she's saying she's ready to destroy both Pascal and the father. And I'm like, sorry, Helen, what is this? But anyway, let's turn to listen to her a little bit. Now remember, Pascal actually is going into politics. He met this Tunubi in Nigeria. He wants to be in the House of Representatives. So Helen ATI heard that and she came for him. I want us to check on a video Helen ATI addressing Pascal, chief priest. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for actually watching. I appreciate you all for that. Now it's a while before Helen spoke, but she actually has woken up again to begin talking. Hey, this socialite, oh, Pico ATI is coming for the priest. Where is this? Helen ATI. Yeah, here it is. I think she shared on Instagram or something.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Get out of my sight! I am tired! They go! Nonsense! Go and stress your father. Nonsense! I go by myself because of Bikin. Make it go and cry there. I don't care. Make me come and collect in Bikin. That is how I am tired. That is how my head is tired. At this point, I don't care what people go say on this internet. I don't tire now. If you don't come for this DNA, now this boy I go frustrate. When I don't see him, I go frustrate this Bikin. Even if you want pie, make it pie. At this point, me I don't care. My heart is very cold. I have cold heart. My blood now they dry like this. I no get shame. I no get hurt at this time. I know they find money feed this boy again. I know they find my purpose also. I am tired of you, Pascal. I am tired. I will insult you and everything that you have at this point. I need money. Send money. I will press my account. Make you send money. I don't care. I need money. This is too much. When are they like this, are they suffer like this with my pikin? Nobody did. Even if I die in my silence, they cry, they ask God to see. Now me are they suffer. This man not they suffer at all. Now me are they suffer. Pascal, come here. Come here. Come and tell your father to send money for you. Come, I need help. I need help. My people, I need help. Please, I am dying in silence. I need help. Now today I don't come here today. I need help. The help I come now to find help today. Suffer don't tire me. Even my people himself for your son to chop. I don't get food in the fridge. Everything is empty in this house. I need money. I am tired, sick and tired of coming online to beg people. Now you don't send your crooks to be reporting my TikTok every time. I know they get gifts, I know they get help anymore. So now is your time to take care of this boy. You think you can intimidate me in court? You see what don't happen? I'm telling you, if you don't mind with your head like this, you know go better for you, Pascal. I don't tell you. You think that you can intimidate me. Now who is begging? I'll tell you before, don't play with me, oh. This is my country. You cannot come and intimidate me in my country. But you did not listen. The last time you sue me, what happened? Now like this again. You sue me, what happened? This last one, what happened? That is why I'm telling you, you're wasting your time. You better come and take care of this boy. You better come and take even the Sivuna. You don't turn back on all of Una. Who they support?
Alright guys, so you heard her. This lady, the big mouth. Mesha mwaga nyingi hata. Helen ATI is a big mouth socialite here. Now you can hear actually what he's saying. It's not quite well, because sometimes if you don't want to take care about kids, just let them be taken care of by somebody else. In Africa, anybody will do. You don't have to come out and shout online, actually demand that that kid should come online and speak to their parents. In fact, I don't see how that is correct. On social media, children are not supposed to be harassed. I see that Helen ATI is actually risking herself. She is risking herself because she's prone to get into criminal situations, because whatever she's doing is not right. She's doing this to a minor who is innocent, a minor who does not know what to do, a minor who did not ask her to bring her forth. Because if you are not sure you cannot take about a kid, you don't bring any on earth. And if you bring them forth, let other people take care of them instead of doing what she's doing. I don't think that whatever she's doing is she's doing it right, because this kid will see all her videos when he grows up. And she's actually promising that if Pascal, the father of the kid, does not do what he needs to do, especially particularly sending money, then she's not going to frustrate the son so much, even if it includes kipaying. Of course, you understand what it means, kipaying. She says she's frustrated and she's tired. She is even indicating that if the child wants to kipay, let him kipay. Really? Like Helen is vowing to go after the son if the father is not acting. Do you think the father even cares? This Cuban priest, chief priest, has not been ready even for DNA itself, and has been mocking Helen. So Helen has decided to also mock him up. And in the process, I don't think they are doing anything good. What they are doing is simply hurting this boy, because when he grows up, he will automatically see these videos that are circulating from last year. Listen to that.
Now, keep on supporting him now. You don't turn city boy. You don't stand city boy like this. You do campaign. Nonsense campaign. You idiot motherfucker. Which campaign are you in? That you cannot even create yourself and help people even in your village. You are doing campaign. You are lying to people. And you are so wicked and heartless. You don't even have moral even to help people. Who go vote for you? Wicked man like you. Someone who have abandoned his child, they suffer like this. Who you people now know they see him? It's better you vote for someone else that respects himself. Someone like Pascal, you go tell me he respect himself. That will not go vote for him. After he don't enter office, he go manipulate you people, disrespect you and do shit. The way he's always arrogant. Talk to people anyhow. As he do this, go if the election. See, if I see anybody, they vote for that man. In fact, I go salt all of una. I swear to God. Make una not vote for that man. I go insult everybody. Join together.
women. Hey, these people called women. Sometimes they choose to do some things that are beyond, like it has taken 6 months since this alleged fights between Helen ATI and the chief priest Pascal that was started, and it's not ending today or tomorrow. I can assure you of that. So this lady is actually coming out explosively to talk about the Cuban chief because she saw him sneaking around in the political corridors to fight for positions. Now, what if he gets Helen ATI? What are you going to do? You said you are going to abuse. Everybody will vote for him. Hey. The only unfortunate bit I saw in this video is that Helen ATI is actually threatening to frustrate the boy. Why would you want to frustrate your own child just because the father is not cooperating? And the one thing that she's actually quarreling for is money. She says he should send money. So which means if he sends money, she keeps quiet. Is she being materialistic or is she realistic? Let's see. We have people who come out to defend and strongly say we should not have deadbeat. Of course, we shouldn't have deadbeat fathers. That is one of the frustrating things that is happening in the world. The deadbeat aspect makes children to be frustrated more. And the way I see Helen ATI doesn't have a very stable life. That is why she's always opening her mouth and working all the way, shouting insults and all that online. Otherwise, if she was into maybe a kind of job, she would actually look for a better option of working things out. Now, unfortunately, when you're dealing with foreigners, it's not like when you're dealing with a fellow citizen within the country where you are. So Helen ATI finds herself in this mixture because she's a Kenyan. She's actually fighting for a Cuban who is in Nigeria. You see that twist? So it's very difficult actually to follow up this guy and have any legal processes conducted. Very difficult. So women, be very careful and also intelligent, because now when you are dealing with foreigners and here there is a question of a child and then there is no help coming, what do you do? Do you go out ballistic like Helen ATI, or is there an option? Guys, keep dropping your comments in relation to this, because it has broken my heart to see her actually making the child wail, and she goes on, says, go away. And she goes on to shout at the baby, humiliate the child. I don't know what that child will do when he grows up. And I don't understand why Pascal, if he's indeed a chief priest, why he's also making the son go through this hell of life. Why is this happening? It's unfortunate. So anyway, away from that, let's get to see this other side of Nairobi University. Of course, there was a shootout that happened there in Kikuyu campus. We saw that students were actually having a man firing shots in the student hostels. Murkomen, where are you? Murkomen has been pretending to be working. Is he really working? What is this? Because a man has been firing live bullets around the student residence at the Nairobi University, Kikuyu campus. Insecurity of the highest level. Let's see.
Into the night. According to newly circulated footage and reports, he fired 3 shots directly through a window of a building believed to host mostly university students.
Imagine.
The video, now viral nationwide, captures a tense nighttime operation. A man dressed in plain clothes approaches the residential building. He is not alone. He appears to be in the company of other men who gain entry into the building. While his colleagues move inside, he positions himself at a window, then fires 3 times. Inside, chaos, screams, panic, young Kenyans ducking for cover in a confined room as bullets rip through the darkness. Voices are heard shouting commands. Everybody lie down, hands up, don't lie to each other, bring your hand. What? The language is forcefully tactical, as if clearing a hostile zone. Expect this was reportedly a house party. No confirmed protest, no confirmed riot, no confirmed armed threat, just music, students, and suddenly live rounds. The footage first gained traction early Saturday morning after being shared by political commentator Bravin Yuri. A screen grab shows the man aiming what appears to be a rifle toward occupants of the house. The optics are devastating. An armed individual, alleged by witnesses to be a police officer, discharging what some online users described as a military-grade weapon into a civilian student residence. Social media erupted. One said, quote, "A police officer walked into a civilian's house and discharged a military-grade weapon like he was clearing terrorists. Who trained him? Who authorized that? Who told him students are enemies of the state?" Another wrote, quote, "We should reconsider the qualification of our armed servicemen. These incidents of police brutality and harassment against Kenyans should be a thing of the past." End of quote. The core question burning through timelines: why are lethal force deployed at a student gathering? As of now, pressure is mounting on the National Police Service to clarify what transpired and confirm the identity of the armed individuals. And here's where the political temperatures rises. Just 2 days before the incident exploded online, Interior Cabinet
Yeah, so of course, as Murkomen tries as much
was under pressure in the Senate over rising claims of police brutality
to indicate that police are at service,
Speaking
there's
to
a lot
senators
of
on
brutality
February
happening around
25th,
here.
Murkomen rejected assertions that brutality has peaked under the current administration.
The concerns that are being raised by Kenyans against the police service for the way they are managing riots, political rallies, what policy intervention have you undertaken or are you undertaking?
Why these killings? We have been having public engagement, rallies in Kajiado. My people are being killed.
All right, guys, so that is something, a question that is still being asked. Nobody understands why the police had to engage and shoot 3 shots at the student hostel at Nairobi University, Kikuyu campus. And of course, as Murkomen defends the police, there is suddenly a problem with that unit, and we will be knowing that with time, but it's a crucial moment to actually check into what happened. And of course, in Kakamega, we again had a situation whereby a group of 6 armed men had to attack a police station. So we'll be talking about that later, but for now, this is a short reaction towards the realities, social, and I think it's a more of political situation. Adios for now.